Okay, this is a program I found called Screenink, which allows me to record. Well, I have to use two different programs. I'm using QuickTime to do my screencasting, and then a program called Screenink to be able to write on my screen, which allows me to go through my lesson notes and add annotation to it while recording the discussions. So here's an example of lesson notes that I did, and I'll put this video on my blog as well. But for instance, we can get to this part, and I can use Screenink, which has a toolbar like this off to the side. I'm not recording that in the field, but I can click on, for instance, I can click on the pen mark, and then with the pen I can doodle onto the screen and all this stuff is recorded, which as I'm discussing the lesson, for instance, this is about measuring perimeter, so I can say since this is a rectangle, and I can circle these two and say there's two sides that are both 6 inches, we can use this method of 6 times 2, and then two sides that are 5 inches. So we can use this method of 5 times 2, we get 12, and we get 10, and then when we add them together we get a total perimeter of 22. And then I can go in and click a button that erases that. I can also type directly onto my screen with this feature, which is pretty cool. So I can write little notes right here like remember, and then that appears on my screen while QuickTime goes ahead and records what's going on. So again, it's called Screenink. I basically just went to the App Store and did a search for like a screen whiteboard, and Screenink came up. So for those of you that are Mac users, if you look up Screenink, I'm not sure if there is a Windows version for that or an Android version, but in Apple, in the App Store, there was something called Screenink. So for those of you that are using Macs, if you type in Screenink, it should come up. It costs, I believe it was 99 cents for this feature. Okay, so that's it.